Camera gear in 2026. It's a crazy time to be a photographer or cinematographer or videographer, whatever you want to call yourself, even a content creator. I think we live at a time where there are more things available than ever. I did a shoot today, and even in the bag that I brought with me with the lenses and camera equipment I brought, I couldn't believe the amount of variations even I own. Everything from cheap gear to expensive gear. It's crazy. We live in a time where there is so much available to us, and that kind of conveyor belt of new equipment seems to get faster and faster. I'm a big Nikon guy, and last year Nikon, released the ZR, which was, the talk of the town. Is this the FX3 killer or whatever? Maybe it is, maybe it's not. Who cares? It's just we live in an incredible time to just shoot and be creative. And I think we're lucky to have that sort of thing. I was laughing because I have, say, this little lens here. This is a TT Artisan 40mm f2. And then this giant behemoth is the Tamron 35 to 150 f2 to f2.8, and you couldn't get a bigger gap in size. But I thought, what a tangible example of this thing that I'm talking about, that I have such a wide array of options. But I think with that comes option paralysis a little bit. And I've felt over the last little while myself gravitating to simpler and simpler rigs. And also shooting kind of with lenses that I wouldn't normally use. Like right now, I'm using the Laowa 10mm, which I started using for architectural projects. But I thought, I would never do a talking head with this because it's so weird and wide, but here we are. Let's try it out. It's also crazy how close you can get to this silly thing. Anyways, this is just my foray into potentially doing more and more YouTube clips. I have a lot of people ask me on Instagram, what I'm using to do certain things. I definitely do not have a large following anywhere, but I thought maybe it might be a good time to start talking about the things that I like to use. I often use an unconventional setup, especially in 2026, although I think that is a changing world. I don't use Sony. I don't even use Canon. I am a Nikon guy. I've been using Nikon for probably close to 20 years. I'm currently shooting on a Z6 III. My main camera is a Z8, and there is a ZR on the way. And I love that. I'm a pretty tall guy. I've got absolutely giant hands, and Nikon's ergonomics have just always worked a little better for me. The bodies are often a little bigger, and I've enjoyed that. I've appreciated that size, and then just their rugged durability. I love hiking in the mountains. They're unkind to plastic, so Nikon's build quality has been great. But anyways, it is a sort of a long rambling. But I think I'm going to be doing a lot more of these. I'm going to do some deep dives into the lenses I love, the Nikon glass that I have. We, again, live in a time where there's a ton of third-party glass. I've got the TT Artisan I showed you earlier, a number of Viltrox lenses. I have a Brighton Star lens that I bought. And it's just fun to be creative with unique things. But anyways, long story short, what a crazy time to be alive. It's 2026. There's lots of options for all of us. Don't get distracted. Just make sure you're shooting all the time. And I'm curious to see what the manufacturers have for us this year. And I'm really curious to see what you guys come up with that equipment. And keeping the AI content at bay. Let's out-create the AI creators. So anyways, it's 2026. Let's go.